What's up guys, Rob at 3STRONG here. Recently I've talked about how to develop core strength by resisting movement. Essentially you're holding your base nice and solid as you either hold a plank or you do kind of alternating lifts, things like that. Another way to challenge your core muscles is through the strength movements that you do. Today I'm going to show you how to do that with an overhead press. But if we were to do, say, a barbell overhead press, really there's not too much stabilization that is required, especially since that barbell is a fairly stable object. We don't have to balance it. It's pushing down evenly on both our arms, and maybe we have to resist it pushing us down and we have to extend up, but we don't get much lateral flexion, we don't get much rotation in terms of the challenge on our core. But what happens when we go to a single arm movement is now what we've done is we've taken the weight off one side. So if I have a weight in one hand, that weight is going to push me down. So I have to force myself, the sides of my core, to stay nice and tight, or else that weight's going to push me down. So say I'm doing a single arm overhead press, I can already feel that this weight is pushing me down and I need to kind of crunch down in the other way and keep this tight to be able to push that weight overhead. It's much in the same way that if you're carrying a suitcase and that weight is on one side of you, that you can feel this other side have to activate to be able to keep yourself nice and level across your shoulders. And we can do bicep curls, you can do tricep extensions, single arm, that's kind of heavy. Anyway, you can challenge yourself in that way. And the nice thing about this is that we're training our core, we're training our major muscles at the same time. What this also does is that as I'm doing a set on the left side, I'm training the right side of my core, but then I can switch. Now I'm training my right arm and I'm training the left side of my core, and I can actually do sets going back and forth. I can do however many reps I need to do, immediately switch, and as one side works, the other side rests. That's a very efficient way of getting kind of a fast-paced workout, a workout that gets your heart rate up, but also a workout that trains the major muscles plus those core stabilizers at the same time. And like I said, this can be done with an overhead press, it can be done with a bicep curl, anything where you're training one limb, one side of the body, and then you switch, train the other side of the body, and you just flip-flop back and forth. Give that a shot. Try that with the dumbbell overhead press. Do those presses, switch arms, do another set. You can do 3 to 5 sets of, say, 5 to 10, and keep those abs tight, and you'll really feel those muscles working. I'll see you tomorrow.